So the question today is, do negative thoughts become reality? That is a great question to ask, especially if the reality that you're living in right now is not exactly what you want. How is it we can do some amazing and sometimes unexplainable things, like heal our own bodies by the power of our thoughts? Mother's intuition, the law of attraction. Can we really tap into our subconscious mind? Can we really create our own realities? It begs the question, are we novice gods? Hey, Scott Wilhite here. Thanks so much for joining me. We are looking on this documentary series at a big, bold question. Are we novice gods? In other words, do we have divine DNA? Are we children of God? And can we do some amazing things right now? Well, one of the things is, do we create our own reality? And do negative thoughts create a reality, maybe a reality that we don't want? Well, first, what does it mean that we create our own reality? I'd like to look at that and kind of unpack that for a minute. Now, when I first heard that we create our own realities, I thought, man, that is just a bunch of hokey poo. Excuse the language. But I mean, I didn't believe that was true. I mean, what is real is real. What's true is true. I mean, there's just one truth, and I took the world at face value, and I just believe that what you see is what you get. Then I have come to discover that we actually do create our own reality, but it's not in some mystical, crazy fashion. It is how we react and respond, or actually how the universe reacts and responds to us and our belief systems. So let me explain that first of all. So, I thought when people said that we create our own reality, is that like that? For some people that they create people that have like antennas on their heads and all kinds of crazy stuff. No, I don't think so. I think it is that we create how the universe responds to us. Now, the universe is this amazing system of intelligences and energy that all are orchestrated by God and are in constant motion and have amazing powers. And we can tap into those powers through our belief, through our faith, through the energy that we exhibit. So what happens is we decide how the universe responds to us. Albert Einstein said, I wrote it down, I want to make sure I told it to you right. He said, the most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or a hostile universe. Now, the reason that that's important is because we have this decision. We choose whether we believe, or whether we live. We choose that whether we believe it, that whether we believe we live in a hostile or a friendly universe. And if we believe that it is a friendly universe, then that gives us more opportunity to use the universe around and to create the kinds of abundance and the wonderful things that we want. So what we're doing is we decide how the universe responds to us. Does it respond hostilely or does it respond friendly? In agreement with us and in cooperation with us. So what happens when we say we create our own reality? What we're really saying is we create how the universe responds around us. And so it's not like we change people and like what things look like, but we can change kind of the laws, how they respond. Let me give you a few examples. So let's look at the placebo effect. Okay, the placebo effect is this thing that happens because of people's beliefs. It's this amazing thing, you know about the placebo effect, right? It's where doctors or drug companies will test people, and they will give them a real drug and they will give them a fake drug, and sometimes it's a medicine pill or something, and they test to see how the two respond. And the amazing thing is the placebo effect is always there. And people used to get really upset and think that it got in the way of real science. But really what it shows is the power of our belief. That if we believe a medicine is going to cure us, It does. If we believe that these treatments are going to do good things for us, it does. What we believe changes our reality. Our bodies can respond using the universe, using these God-given, I believe, powers within us. We can change those things according to the power of our belief. Now, the question that we're looking at, though, is, do our negative thoughts become reality? Unfortunately, that is also true. See, along with the placebo effect, they are studying the am I saying this right? The nocebo effect. And it's the opposite. Can we create negative outcomes in our lives? Can we actually do harm through our beliefs? The answer is yes. So here are a few things that they've been testing this to kind of see, what is possible with our belief system. So a few little things. We can create skin rashes. They have had asthma attacks, gluten. I can't read my writing there. But reactions to gluten and cognitive performance has been affected. People thought they were getting a sedative, and so they actually start acting sleepier and tired and responding, not as sharp as they would, because they believe in these negative effects of the medicine. So here they had a 2014 study of a patient, and what they did was they had all these depressed patients, and they were giving them antidepressants. And about 12 weeks into the clinical trial, they told some of them that we may be giving you a placebo now. And when they told them that, then suddenly their reaction levels to the drug started to go down, and the people actually became more depressed and were not responding as they were before to the drug that had been working for them. See, when they believed that it wasn't really going to be effective for them, suddenly it stopped being effective. So it's the exact opposite of the placebo effect, where we believe good things are going to happen, and that is all based on how convincingly the doctors give it to us, how persuasive they are in helping us believe this is going to help us. And it's actually not the medicine, it's actually not the treatment that does it, it is us. We create our own reality. Does that make sense to you? Anyway, that works for me now. It took me a long time to really get my hands around this. We create our own reality mumbo jumbo. But now that I see that, what it is we can shape how the universe responds around us, that opens up a lot of possibilities for us. That means there is more positive stuff I can do in my life deliberately, intentionally, if I get conscious and create these things intentionally in my life. So what can you create? What are you looking to bring about in your life that you can bring about through the power of your thoughts, through the power of your belief, through what I think is your divine DNA? It all comes down to our expectations. What do you expect will happen? If you can deliberately, intentionally change your expectations to where you expect positive things to happen in your life, I believe you can bring about great, wonderful things. You can create abundance in your life, and you can be more of the creator that you were really meant to be. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you believe, okay, yes, we create our own reality, will you write yes, I believe, down in the comment section below? If you say, no, I still don't believe it, I want to hear from you too. I'd love to know kind of what you're thinking, what you think about all these ideas, and what the possibilities could be like for you. Again, I believe that we're children of God. I believe we have His creative power within us, and I believe that He has given us the opportunity right now to tap into that. So I'm interested in finding out how to do it more consistently, more regularly, and with greater accuracy. How about you? I hope this stirred some questions in your soul. Are you more connected to higher power than you think? Do you have divine DNA? Let's keep asking questions. Click on my face to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode.